What's up, everybody? This is Architect Preacher. So I have a massive problem with what's called cable management. In my studio, what you're looking at right now, the background look pretty. Everything look nice. The B-roll look nice. Everything look nice. But when you look behind the scene, right, you see all these massive monitors. You see all kinds of things going on. I have lights. I have a lot of stuff that's going on in this room. And I'm starting to have an issue. I'm starting to have some huge issues with cable management. You know what's so funny is that as I accumulated and purchased and put together this studio, it never crossed my mind, and I don't know why, me being a tech guy, that cable management is probably the most important thing of your studio. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you this cesspool, this fire hazard of cable management that I have in my studio, and I'm going to fix it, right? For tools that I have right here that cost me about under $20. But let me grab my camera and I'm gonna let y'all guys see this huge fire hazard and a lot of issues that I have with my cable management. So let's do this here. So this is what you're seeing. I have monitors here, cameras, microphones, monitors, cameras, microphones, desks. All right, this is what you're seeing right here. All right, and on this side, I got a monitor. I got my deck station and stuff like that, right? I got my audio setup right there, right? And as you can see, the massive amount of wires, this wires everywhere. But here is the cesspool of wires that I have. And here it is, right? Oh my God, look at that. All right, so check this out, right? You're talking about a huge, huge issue that I have. I got a smartphone sitting on the floor. I got all kinds of stuff here. So this is my current wire management. I have my audio plugs going across. I got my audio plugs going across all that power cable and stuff like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull all this off the ground. I'm gonna try to get all this fixed up. And this is the only stuff I'm gonna use, zip ties and some of this mount that I paid about 20 bucks for, right? I'm gonna try to fix all this stuff here. Ah, man, look at that, look at that. Look at that fire hazard, man. It's time for me to fix this. Okay, so let's have us some fun. Sit back, relax, and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. All right, guys, so I need to get started here, and I have no clue on how to start this, only using zip ties. One of the things that I am seeing is they do have a nice clear cubby hole under here to hide some of the wires. I'm gonna use zip ties to go all along the side there to kind of tuck the wires under here. I have this massive plug here, and I'm trying to see, I got two ways I can mount this. I can mount this right here, and I could put a lot of stuff right here, or I could put it right here where I could mount right there to kind of tuck the wires off like that. And I can go this way. You know what? I might do it this way because I could zip tie it right here. And when I zip tie right here, I can have the wires kind of go stealth along and kind of go out to the units. Only using zip ties and using these sticky mounts, double stick mounts. God, look at this. I'm gonna clean it up down here. But that's the plan. God, look at these wires. Oh, Lord, I don't even know where to start. I got to disconnect everything and start from scratch. So let's go ahead and go. Let's do this. All right, so I'm underneath the table here, and one of the things that I want to accomplish here is to separate my two microphones that I have on this side from the power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist tie these here, and I'm going to twist tie all the power cords together, and I'm going to separate them as I have the zip ties here kind of holding its own. So kind of having it like that so I can separate my audio cables from the power. So the power cables going to be on this side and the audio cables going to be on this side. But I'm right in the middle here, and I did put some mounts there to some of my the power ports, and go from there. So let's go on and continue with the activity. All right, guys, so I'm halfway done here, right? I put the power supply right here, and I routed all the wires there. As you can see, it's all coming together, but I still have a bunch of wires here on my second desk that I have to fix. So look, no matter what I do here, I will still have a central source of a lot of wires. But what I'm doing is I'm using twist ties to try to organize it as much as I can. But yeah, I mean, it don't matter what I do here. I'm still going to have a lot of wires somewhere, but I'm doing it as good as I can to kind of make them look pretty and go from there. So let's complete the job. All right, guys, so it's done, right? I could tell you right now that it took me literally 8 hours to fix this wiring issue that I have. As you saw before, it was a cesspool of wires and stuff like that. But let's look at the after, right? So here it is. Look at the after. All right, so it's all gone. All the wires are gone, as you can see. No wires except the one power wire that's going to the outlet, but all the power wires are gone. Even on this side of me, still look like still got wires there, but that's the best I could do. But over here was my main concern, and look at the wires, all gone. Now I got to, fix some other stuff here, but let's go underneath here and let's look at what I did here. Okay, so, all right, so let's look at this. All right, I tucked everything in, and all I did was use zip ties, and I put everything in nice and neat, organized, all nice and pretty. It took me a long time to do it, but that is the end result of it. So, wow. It took a very, very long time to complete everything, which it had to be done. So eventually, I'm gonna give you guys a tour of my studio. Got my deck station over here. I mean, one of the things that, the biggest problem that I have in the studio is that I got so much connected. I got a camera here, I have a monitor here, camera there, got a monitor here. I got my arm here, got to be plugged in with a microphone. I have a light here, a light over there. Then I have, this is my audio station, right? I got a lot of stuff plugged in. And I also got cell phones over there. This is my voiceover station right there. So a lot of things that I have plugged in, but yeah, it's all gone. Oh man, whew, it took a while to get all this done. And so eventually I'm gonna do a series of all the stuff that I have in my studio and why I use all this stuff in the studio. Now, I mean, I know I talk about how I have, all these monitors, all these microphones. I have a deck station, I got a voiceover station, I have all kinds of things. And there's a purpose for most of all this stuff that's in this room. not just because of YouTube videos, do all kinds of other things besides YouTube videos. And some of this equipment come in handy, especially when I'm doing stuff outside. Some stuff that I'm doing now that's outside, a lot of this stuff do come in handy. So, but I wanted to make this video because I knew I had to fix this muckery of wires that I have, because it just was time. Over the years, it just accumulated of wire after wire after wire. So let's look at the before. As you can see, the before, it was a cesspool of wires just everywhere, unorganized, just everywhere. And let's look at the after, right? Ooh, all clean. Everything is gone. Yes. So the before and the after. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment below. Stay tuned for the series of me breaking down why I use all this stuff in this studio and everything that I use. So make sure you stay tuned for that. This is Eric the Tech Preacher. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the wiring muckery that I had in the studio in all its glory. See you guys on the next video. Peace.